After school, weekend and holiday play schemes, like this sports-based one at Plymouth's YMCA, are popular choices for local kids. More and more disabled children are now taking part in these activities because staff receive special training and the children get one-to-one support from inclusion workers.
Surfing!
Street surfing. You were good, weren't you?
Yeah.
Had a lot of balance.
Well, we had like gloves on and like hat on. It was a little bit tricky because like I could have fallen over and you didn't hold on.
No, you held on to me, but you still managed to find your centre of balance, didn't you?
And then I went.
A few more lessons, you wouldn't need me.
Plymouth District Council is greatly improving their services for disabled children and families by changing the way the varied teams who support disabled children work together.
In Plymouth, we have a good history of providing high-quality specialist short break opportunities for families, offering overnight residential provision and specialist holiday activities. But through Aiming High for Disabled Children, we took the time to review how that service was meeting the needs of the broader group of children who live in the city. And what we found was that actually only a small number of children were benefiting from a short break opportunity because we were limited to specialist provision. And so our work since then has been around developing a broader menu of opportunities.
Their plan was to enable disabled children to join in activities provided for non-disabled children. This means supporting disabled children until they develop the confidence to attend on their own. So Plymouth started to recruit and train inclusion workers.
A lot of people come from youth workers or teaching assistants or working in a school, and a lot of parents as well who actually may have older children who'll be interested in working with younger disabled children. They tend to come in first of all to come and have a chat to see what kind of projects we run and where they are run, and they want to know a bit more information. Training is very important, so we do make sure they have the core training before they go out to work with any child, and that's autism, ADHD, behaviour, inclusion, manual handling and safeguarding.
Thank you.
That's mine.
The inclusion workers support the children on a one-to-one basis when they attend the activities.
It's not just about whether a building is accessible or whether a setting has the right equipment. We can deal with all of that. The key to this, we've found, is about the attitude of the manager, the management team and the staff who are working in that setting. These are providers who, although they have experience of working with children and young people, have never provided support to disabled children in the past. But they've joined in with our work to develop services for disabled children and are keen to be improving their services to become more inclusive.
Plymouth have developed a service they called Inclusion Works, which trains not only their own inclusion workers, but also the staff at existing play settings, ensuring they're able to successfully meet the needs of disabled children.
Things that I've done through the Inclusion Works team is things like the PIP course, which is Planned Inclusive Play. I did that a few years ago, and a course called Let's Play Outside as well. So personally myself, I've done a few courses through Inclusion Works. Also several of my team members as well have done similar courses.
Any noisy or unpredictable environment makes some disabled children apprehensive, but the inclusion workers prepare the children for what will happen during the day and support them while they take part and make friends.
This particular type of environment, I think, because it has a structure, and there's a structure. Has a structure and the physical activities, and I think that this particular group, although they're a diverse group, they do seem to thrive on the structure. And certainly for you, isn't it? Because he's really taken to a lot of the physical activities.
Some of these children and young people can be quite shy, so if you can remain positive and really enthusiastic about whatever activity it is really, then it's more, well, with my experience, it's more than likely going to work that it rubs off on them a bit.
What makes a good inclusion worker? And that's a question I ask all my inclusion workers. You do need to know when to support, but very importantly, know when to withdraw that support. Children don't want to have somebody sat with them all the time. That young person needs to make their own friends and feel part of their community as well.
We see the way forward as being a development of a choice of short break opportunities for families. We're not wanting to pursue only inclusion. We want to be able to offer families the opportunity to say, actually, for my child at this time, they do need some specialist support. But it's always with a view to enabling a child to be included within community and to be able to listen to the child and the young person and hear what kinds of aspirations and dreams they have and what activities they'd like to enjoy.
This is my first time, actually.
He looks like a pro at this, but this is his first time at this particular setting. Yeah.
Yes.
One of the best feelings is when you come here, you know you've got a new child that's coming through Inclusion Works, and you see them come in, and within the first 10 minutes, they've picked someone to be their friend. One of the children that have not come through Inclusion Works is joined onto them absolutely fine. There's no doubting that children get apprehensive about coming, but I think it's more parents apprehensive because they've not been in this setting before, they don't know the workers, but at the end of the day, we update them and say, oh, they've had a really, really good day, and the parents are like, well, I can't believe this. They get complaints from school or they're a pain at home, but when they're here, because it's so free and they get to choose and pick what they want to do, it's more the parents, I think, they're worried than the children.
This is a new focus on how is the child benefiting from this? And we want providers to be asking those questions all the time. What fun is this child enjoying? What are the activities that they haven't done yet that they want to do? And how will we make that happen? And I think for us, that's going to be the key for our future developments.
Okay, make sure the stuff's put away first, though. You get an even better feeling when you have a young person that's been here for a while, and I can make that telephone call and say, look, Jude, I don't think we need a support worker with them anymore. That they've been here for a while, they know what we do, they really enjoy it, and we can support them.
Right, head up, back straight. So you can thrive in a place like this, can't you?
Yeah.
Of course you can.
Yeah. So, that's all. I did it!
High five. Excellent. Well done, good man.
Thank you.
People provide short breaks in lots of different ways. To hear from short break carers and find out how you could be the big difference to disabled children and their families, go to www.sharedcarenetwork.org.uk or ring Shared Care Network on 0117 941 5361.